Ever since having two teenagers at home, our weekend can very easily turn into movie nights. We will say we will just watch one movie. And somehow what starts at 8 p.m. turns into midnight. A few years ago, staying up late would mostly just make me a little tired the next day. That was it. But now, as I'm moving into perimenopause, I've noticed my body really doesn't like late nights anymore. And honestly, it's not just movie nights. I notice the same thing when I travel for work too. Especially if I cross a 5 or 6 hours time differences. Jet lag hits me so much harder now than it used to. Even if I technically get some sleep, my body still feels completely off. The next day is unusually very obvious. Dry mouth, brain fog. Sometimes I even accidentally bite the insides of my mouth without realizing it, and then end up with a mouth ulcer. And what feels hardest isn't just being tired, it's that my body seems slower to recover. Recently, I've been taking some basic Chinese medicine classes, not as a practitioner, just because I've become curious about now the body change in midlife and how I can do about it. And one line have really stayed with me. From the Huangdi Neijing, when a person lies down, blood returns to the liver. The elder I get, the more I feel like I understand that line in a very physical way. In traditional Chinese medicine, the hour between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. are often associated with gallbladder and liver meridian. The gallbladder is linked with decision-making and movement. The liver with regulation, emotional flow, and storing blood. I don't take that as some rigid exact body clock, but I do think it's a useful reminder. Nighttime is meant to be a recovery window, and when that gets disrupted, whether from late nights, travel, jet lag, or too much stimulation, my body doesn't bounce back the way it used to. One part of this that feels really personal is something I learned from my father-in-law. Years ago, he used to do community taping exercise. He would gently tape along his leg. At the time, I honestly didn't think much of it. I just thought, oh, that's one of those elder generation wellness habits. But lately, when I started learning basic Chinese medicine concepts, I suddenly made the connection. The outer thigh follows the gallbladder meridian, and the inner thigh follows the liver meridian. And I thought, wait, that's what he was doing. Now, if I've had a late night or I'm feeling off after travel, I try not to overcomplicate recovery. I focus on simple things. I try not to turn one bad night into two. I reduce caffeine later in the day. I stay off my phone more at night. And sometimes, I will gently take the outer and inner thighs. Not aggressively, just lightly. For me, it's less about fixing something and more about helping my body settle. I think one of the biggest things midlife is teaching me is that recovery looks different now. It's not about forcing my body to behave the way it did at 29. It's about understanding what helps it recover now. And honestly, I'm still learning.